So for this video, I just want to ask you guys, are you feeling confident for Doom 2016? Simple subject. For me, I'm feeling good for the game. Yes, there are definitely some things I can critique and things that can be a concern, like how Snap Map can be abused and manipulated with DLC, or even how DLC will be handled. I'll leave a video I did on my main channel if you really want to see some of the concerns I have for this game, but this video isn't going to be like that video. It's going to be more positive, and I know id Software in this day and age, people don't really seem to respect them. You know the old saying, a shadow of themselves and so on. I don't know how many of you guys actually played Rage, but Rage was disappointing to a lot of people, including me, and I understand why people aren't feeling positive for this game. With that said, I believe there will be success for Doom. I like what I've been hearing, reading, and keeping up the info since 2014, and I just feel like I'm at that point where I just gotta play the game to really close my full judgment on the game. Everything seems promising, the trailers have been nice, I enjoyed the alpha, and it seems like id is really stepping up. I do believe maybe the disappointing impact that Rage left off did encourage id to really try hard for this game, and Doom to me has always been the flagship to id Software. I do believe it's their most well-known game compared to Quake or Wolfenstein. I do feel like they want to continue to have that image with Doom, and maybe that's why they're letting other developers working on Wolfenstein or Quake. Yes, there's been a lot of people just talking down on the game in the trailers or on forums saying it's generic, it's slow, bland, whatever nasty thing you bumped into, because I do enjoy reading people's comments, and I've seen a lot of those comments. You got the nostalgic junkies saying it's not similar enough and so on, but honestly, I feel like these people don't really understand that Doom is a AAA game with high production value. These kinds of games are really trying to target to the masses and try to sell as much money to make up the money that is being used by the developers and publishers. It's not an indie title like Hard Reset or Shadow Warrior 2013. Still though, the game does seem to be fairly faithful to the classics based on the information that was shown since 2014 up to now. So it's not like id is more concerned about cashing in the series. They're trying to make it be faithful to the classics but make a good impression on the newer players too. The truth is, the FPS scene today is not like how it is back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, FPS games on consoles were really not relevant nor popular, and basically we had a lot of these games that played similarly to Doom or multiplayer that was similar to Quake. Fast forward to today's times, arena shooters are pretty much a dying breed. FPS is both popular on console and PC, and these Doom-like games, they're still there in certain twists, but there's so many variations of the first-person shooter genre. There's games similar to BioShock, Call of Duty, Halo, and the list just goes on, and it seems like these kinds of games are generally more popular than the Doom-like games back in the 90s. I remember when Wolfenstein The New Order was in development, and I remember people were already talking smack about the game based on trailers or leaked footages, and these kids were making assumptions that the game is going to fail. But what do you know, it turned out to be a success. It made the Wolfenstein series relevant again, got good reviews, sold well, won and nominated Game of the Year awards, set itself an expansion, and according to one of the voice actors from the game, a new one is being developed as I am speaking. What I'm trying to say is people are just going to talk a bunch of nonsense because I guess it's a cool thing to do, or just an internet thing, Doom is probably going through the same footsteps as Wolfenstein, but I'm sure once success starts to come, I think those people will start to shut up. At the end of the day, I really wish the best of luck to id and the future plans they have for this game, like the alpha, beta, and of course, the release day. I know this game might not live up to everything that the classics managed to accomplish at that time, but I hope it will be a good follow-up and be a solid game to the series. I believe in Doom. What about you?